The following special program is brought to you in part by God's Country Real Estate, 110 North Main Street, Coudersport, PA.
I'm Pete Folk from the Galeton Rotary Club, the sponsor of the Woodsman show, and this is the 64th one, and we're already getting ready for the number 65. The Woodsman show started in the early 50s by a group called the Penn York Lumber Association. And sometime in the mid-'80s, they got too old and they decided they had to give it up, but did not want to see the event canceled, so they turned it over to the Galeton Rotary Club, and we've been the sponsor ever since. We work very hard to put on a show each year, and we're kind of proud of what we do here. Each year we present two $1,000 scholarships from proceeds here. We have been major contributors to the Pennsylvania Lumber Museum, which is in our neighborhood here, for projects over the years. We support our library, our Little League, our fire company, and any group that needs a little helping hand to make themselves better. Also, on a larger than local basis, contribute towards the polio eradication program that, through the good efforts of Rotary International, the number of polio cases has gone from 1,000 a day to less than 100 a year worldwide. The Woodsman Show is our local money-raising project, and we hope it keeps going for years to come.
My name's Don Bratz. I'm operator-owner of Black Forest Custom Sawing. Today I'm at the Woodsman Show in Cherry Springs, and I'm sawing out some slabs. The slabs are 2.5 inches, and in the end they'll be turned into countertops and tables. Typically, though, my business is I show up at people's yards and I saw up their logs the way they want them. And I use an LT35, a Wood-Mizer band mill. It's a very good mill. Cuts a real fine surface, barely need any planing at the end. I really like wood, so it was a hobby that turned into a small business. I'm into my 4th year now, and I do a little bit of tree cutting too, so they lend well to each other. I go around to shows here, do demonstrations, hoping to drum up business and sell nice pieces of wood at a very nice price.
On Friday morning, they start their masterpiece carvings. They have 9 hours to do the carving throughout the weekend. And then it is the carvers that judge the masterpieces, and then they have 5 places. So the top place winner obviously gets kudos for winning. Masterpieces are up to the carver to do with whatever they want, and then they can take them home, finish them, sell them that way, or they sell some of them while they're up here and people walk by and see them. Every day they do a quick carve where they have 1 hour to carve a piece, and then half an hour after they're done, then we auction them off. So people's choice is how they win for that one. So whoever has the highest going piece wins first place for that day, and then there's 3 places that day too.
All these retail for anywhere from $400 to $1,000. Item number 13, you got the owls there. Who'd give $500 for it? Give me 3, give me 2, I got 100. Anybody give a quarter? Got $100, 100 and a quarter, thank you sir. 100 and a half where? 100 and a quarter, 100 and a half, 175. We got 100 and a half over here, 175. Anybody want to give 200? 200, ma'am? 200, 2 and a quarter, sir. 2 and a quarter. You can't put a price on that thing. Give me 2 and a quarter. You watch the guy make it. That thing's a work of art. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. Thank you, sir.
My name is Kevin Treat. I'm from Lake Winola, Pennsylvania. It's in northeastern Pennsylvania. I've been coming to the Cherry Springs competition for about 6 years now, and find it very fun and exciting to be here with other carvers. This weekend I carved a scene with some bass, fish coming up, taking dragonfly, and other fish going down. I like to put animation in my carvings, making it telling a story and showing some action. And I have some other little fish on the side, so it's pretty much an underwater scene. I've been carving for about 16 years now. Started off hand carving, and then I just started using the chainsaw more and more to get detail. I started competing, and here I am.
My name is Brooks Abelin. I'm from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I've been carving for about 7 years. Just started carving full-time in January of this year. This is my piece for the 9-hour masterpiece chainsaw carving competition, and I titled it Chicken Troubles. And I've got a rooster and a hen on a tree between a golden eagle and a fox.
Brooks won 3rd place masterpiece.
Nice.
Must be good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
James Link, I'm from Rochester, New York, and the piece I did is called The Fallen Rebel. And chainsaw carver, I've been carving for about 7 years. This is my 5th time here at Cherry Springs, and I've never won. I hope to this year. I don't know.
My friend Ben carved this, but he's so modest he won't talk about it. But this is a great big giant piece, and when it's done it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We got the deer up here with the antlers. Those are especially hard to make. You got an eagle over here. He's working on a wolf, a bear. You'll probably get some more smaller animals down on the bottom here. This is a unique piece, not just because of the size of it, but just the idea of trying to blend the animals together. Ben does a good job of that, and he's noted for doing deer.
Won 2nd place masterpiece.
There you go, Pat. Come on back next year.
You're welcome. And let me dig. Last but not least, Saturday quick carve 3rd place, and masterpiece 1st place goes to Andrew.
Andrew! Go, buddy! Good job!
Andrew Kinsinger from Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Did my 6th year up here, started about then, and came up with the project on the way up. My buddies and I got to talking about it and just throwing ideas out there, and just big thanks for all the other carvers that give me the inspiration and help me have a good time.
Hard-hearted heartbreaker, how many hearts have you broken today? How many hearts have you broken today?
Are you looking for a home or cabin in Potter County, Pennsylvania? Relocating? Selling your current home and buying a bigger one? Or wanting to build your dream home or cabin? God's Country Real Estate provides the help and support necessary to make buying or selling a fun experience. They are committed to providing exceptional service to their clients, taking the time to get to know your needs by listening to you, and then using their years of professional experience and market knowledge to help you achieve your goals. That's why so many of their clients refer them to their friends and family. So whether you're ready to buy your dream home or sell your current property quickly, their team of real estate experts are ready and waiting to answer your questions and take care of your needs. Call 814-274-7640 and talk with one of their agents today, or visit online at godscountryrealestateinc.com. God's Country Real Estate, 110 North Main Street, Coudersport, PA.
That's the only dance moves I got, man. Don't ask for any more. Fast, quick. See how quick it looked? Deceivingly fast. You know that. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Everybody having fun today? Did you guys go watch the chainsaw carvers do what they do? They're awesome. So good at what they do, man. A lot of them, I taught a lot of those guys how to carve. What? Yeah, you guys have been here too long for that.
My name's Mike Hopkins from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm the MC for the Lumberjack Show of Champions. And it's something we do on Friday here at the Woodsman Show in Potter County, Pennsylvania, to educate the crowd on what's coming to them the next day on Saturday, which is the big Lumberjack Show. Today, Friday, myself, Mike Sullivan, and Arden Koger, who are two of the world's finest lumberjacks, sit down with the crowd and do a series of events several times during the day to explain to the folks how the events work, the type tools that the guys are using, the kind of machines they're running, and what the sport's all about. So when the folks get here tomorrow on Saturday, they get the full effect of a lumberjack show, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been doing it for about 8 years now.
How many of you guys are first-time lumberjack show attendees? Several of you. It's good. Well, welcome to Potter County and the Woodsman Show. Tomorrow is the big event. Tomorrow is the lumberjack contest at noon. The two fellows that are here today will be here with about 20 more of them just like them. Of course, these two would tell you that the other 18 or 20 that are coming aren't as good as them, but they all think they're going to win. But they're going to be competing for big cash tomorrow. Every event's worth several $100s. They're going to be doing 5, 6, 7 events. So that's tomorrow. So what we're doing today, in the last few years, the Rotary, Galeton Rotary Club, who helped sponsor this, has invited myself and the next two gentlemen I'm going to invite out here to come up and explain to you some of the tools that are used in these lumberjack contests. So we're going to be doing these events right in front of you, talking about the tools they're using, how they've come about, what kind of costs are involved with these guys. You see these guys on TV all the time, and you never get to find out about the equipment. Well, now we're going to find out about the equipment. It takes about 40-45 minutes. We'll be done. Coming up at 2 o'clock will be our amateur lumberjack show here in this arena. We have 10 pairs of people. I think we've got 7 or 8 teams, but we need a 2-person team. It can be 2 guys, guy and a lady, 2 ladies, and you'll be competing 3 events. You'll come in, you'll throw the axe, you'll crosscut saw, 2-man crosscut, and you'll roll that log down there. And the winners get really cool prizes from the Parks District right here. I think they're giving away a $10,000 first place prize this year. So I'm lying. Just to tell you, there's not $10,000, but what the heck. All right, so the 2 gentlemen that are competing for big money tomorrow, we're going to call out here right now. First guy, this man hails from Colebrook, Connecticut. World premier lumberjack, all-around good sawyer, good chopper, one of the best hot saw racers in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Mr. Mike Sullivan. What's up, brother?
Hi, my name's Mike Sullivan. I'm from Colebrook, Connecticut. I've been a professional lumberjack for, this is my 35th year. It's been quite a while. I've competed all over the country, all over the world, Australia, New Zealand. One of my best events is the hot saw event. I've won 8 world championships and 2 gold medals at the outdoor games. I've won over 180 overall titles and just love to compete. Been doing it. It's in my blood, and I'm 56 years old now, and I really don't see me stopping.
And he's going to be competing against the world's largest West Virginian. This guy hails from Charleston, West Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the world's greatest choppers there is. He's redefined what wood chopping's all about. Get your hands together for my good buddy, Arden Koger Jr.
My name is Arden Koger Jr. I'm a competitor at the Woodsman show here at the Cherry Springs State Park near Galeton, Pennsylvania. I'm a competitive lumberjack who will be competing on Saturday at the Woodsman show, competing in various wood chopping, chainsaw racing, crosscut saw racing events. As a profession, I am a civil defense trial attorney in Charleston, West Virginia. I'm a partner at McCorkle Lavender. I've been a trial attorney for 17 years. I've been a partner for 10 years. The lumberjack sports for me is a manner in which I can maintain civility and sanity by hitting things that cannot hit me back. It's a wonderful stress relief.
All right, so we're going to start off our event today with an axe throw. The axe throw will consist of 3 throws by each contestant. Most of the shows we go to, they give the option for 1 practice throw, and then they'll throw 3 straight throws. On this one, the bullseye is worth 5 points, the green ring is worth 4, the outer black ring is worth 3. Each competition throughout the United States is a little different, but most of them, about 50-60% of them are this kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner will be the one who has the most points after 3 throws. Any questions? Comments, criticisms? All right, so here we go. So these guys are going to be throwing a double-bitted axe. All right, double-bitted axe is going to be about 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. The rules state it has to have at least a 24-inch handle, and they're going to be throwing from a distance of 20 feet to a target that the bullseye is 5 foot high. So if you want to go home and make an axe target, pretty easy to do. Go home, get you the end of a log, put it up on some brackets. You can buy double-bitted axes at any hardware store. Now, they won't be these double-bitted axes. These you buy online. These are competition axes. Run about $100 to $150. But you can buy a double-bit cruiser axe at a hardware store and do the same thing at your house. So, sort of a neat deal. But what we are going to do today, just so you know when they hit the bullseye, amazingly enough, this tree was grown and had a hole right in the center of it when we cut it down. And of all, I mean, what's the coincidence of that thing having a hole the exact size of a can of Milwaukee's Best? But it does. I know it's amazing. Things amazingly happen around here. And so we're going to put this in that hole as a bullseye. And if they break that can, that's worth 5 points. That way, even the people in the cheap seats down there know you hit it. Good enough? That's a 5er. So what we're going to do, we're going to split you up in 2 different crowds. Right here, young lady in the yellow, hold your hand up. That's you. You're going to be the line, so I need you to lay down the grass, feet facing us. She just moved and pointed to her husband, go, no, it's him. That's how they do it. Okay, it starts with that. Yep, it starts with you having to be the line guy. I want to give you your choice, Arden. You want the left side or the right side? You're going to stick with the right side. All you people from here on down, you're going to be rooting for Arden Koger Jr. on this. So when I say Arden Koger, and when I say Mike Sullivan, Arden, you always pick the worst side. It's my hair. Let's try it. It's your hair. Arden Koger. Now you're getting the hang of it. See, a little booing. And Mike Sullivan. Oh yes, we got some booing going on now. All right, give me some axe throwing music, Arden. Oh yeah, right out of West Virginia, baby. Love that movie. All right, Arden's first of 3. Now, each guy will throw 3 throws. Here we go. All right, Arden throws a 3 on his first throw for Arden Koger. All right, Mike Sullivan's first throw. Oh! Give it up for Mike. That's a no-doubter right there. All right, so Mike Sullivan's winning 5-3. Second of 3 throws right now. Arden Koger hits a bullseye. Look at that, Art. I didn't even have to tell your crowd to applaud. They did it automatically. I usually have to coax Arden's crowd into cheering for him. They see his first throw and they usually get a little worried and they move and change sides. It's the hair. All right, so that gives Arden 8. He had a 5 and a 3. This is Mike Sullivan's second throw. Threw a 5 on his first. Ooh, he just misses. Throws a 4. Gives him a 9. So after 2 throws, it's 9-8. Sully's winning. Oh, and he throws a 4. Just nicked that green line on the right side. So a 4, 8, that gives him a 12. Mike, a green or a bullseye wins it. A black, outside black ring tied you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner with a 4, Mike Sullivan. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our 2 guys. Arden, your second place winner, Arden. Beats last, I guess. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I need a couple people, a couple guys that would like to come in and throw X's here. And what I'm going to do, you have to be 18 or over. Him, yes, come on down here, young man. You're getting volunteered. And in the green steel shirt right there. I like that. This is what we're going to do. I want to team these guys up with one with Mike, one with Arden. We're going to show you folks just how easy it is to throw an X. Come on in here, Tough Mudder. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve, where are you from?
Johnstown.
Georgetown where?
Johnstown, PA.
Johnstown, PA. I can't even talk like that. That's awesome. It is awesome. Johnstown, PA. Mr. Steve, and your name, sir, is?
Darren.
Darren. Where are you from, Darren?
Johnstown, PA.
Oh, no way. You guys buddies or? We are, yeah. Not, you're not like together, are you? Not that that's wrong. It's better now than it was 10 years ago. Just saying. We're good. You're not. You got your wives are here and you have children.
Raise your
All right.
hand.
They don't even want to raise their hand. They don't want to claim you. You do have. Oh, you guys have got 5 wives. That's coming up next. That's going to be next year. They're going to okay all that. So I know. They shouldn't even give me a microphone. All right. So here's what I'm going to do, Steve. You get first choice.
Okay.
You get to either have Mike or Arden as your coach. You just looks like your buddy's leaning towards it. He likes Arden's haircut. All right, you get Mike.
They have a similar.
Oh, you do? You guys are both racers. So these guys are explaining to these guys how to throw an X. They're going to get to come up here and throw a practice throw, then 3 throws. Now the cool thing is, they're not just throwing just for the heck of it. They're throwing for the coveted steel chainsaw hat. That's where you guys are all supposed to go, ooh. All right, Steve-O. Practice throw. See how good Sully's done teaching you here. I can't get the can out either, so we'll leave the can in. All right, now, that wasn't a bad throw. You got the wobbling on you, but you hit the target right. If you hit the target, it's worth 1 point. If you hit it backwards, I don't care. It's worth a point. And then 5 for the middle, greens 4, blacks 3. All right, Darren's first practice throw right here. Yeah, that's right. That wouldn't actually had a good turn. You just got to aim a little higher. All right, contestants, are you ready to make this official? We need official X throwing music. Look at that. That's right. Steve's giving Darren the wink. Look at him. Oh yes, the stare down's on. All right, here you go. First throw for Steve. Each contestant gets 3 throws. It's a good throw. Oh! No way! Ah! So it begins. Come here. Give me a little bit of that loving, man. That's awesome. That's a great throw. Well, Darren, hey, you got it in you? You're just gonna be another loser. I know. I don't mean that in a bad way. Everybody gets a trophy these days. All right, so Steve I got her. All right, Steve got a 5. That's a perfect throw. Darren's first of 3 throws coming up. Oh, he got a 3. Oh, say no gimme, buddy. Good throw. Give me a little love. It's a good throw. Oh, so easily we fall off the pedestal, Steve. But he did hit the target. That's a 1, so it gives him 4 or 6 now. All right, 6-3. This is Darren's second throw. Steve's heckling him, man. Look at him heckling. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. Just a hair low. 6-3. All right. Third and final throw for my boys here. Steve gets to throw first. He's got a 6 right now. Bullseye would solidify a win. He gets another 3. That's a 9. Give him a round of applause. 9-3. All right. So Darren, here's the deal. You need a 6 to win. There is no 6s up here. So I'm going to give you 2. If you hit the bullseye, which I really don't think that's going to happen. But it could. Big man's looking down on you, giving you a little love. If you hit that bullseye, I'm going to make the bullseye worth. Ooh. Bullseye worth 6. Either double stick it and I'll double the points, or you hit the bullseye, we'll have a sudden death throw off. Here we go. Can he do it? That's a good throw. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for your winner, Steve, and your loser, Aaron. Don't worry, Aaron, you got second place, brother. Come here, you still get a hat. Okay, now you guys aren't getting off that easy. I'm going to use you for one more event. I forgot to tell you that was part of the deal. So put your hats either on or down. All right. You do have a big head. That's a large melon head right there, brother. I feel your pain. I usually have duct tape on the end of mine. These little tiny headed guys. Look at, I don't even know if that thing goes that tight. Darren, look at that. It is perfect. Awesome. Signed by Mike and Arden. You know how many chicks are going to follow you guys around now? All those up there. That's right. That's a clan and a half, man. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You guys ever cross-cut before? Are you in the amateur contest?
Just signed up before.
Cool. Well, then this is going to be good practice for you, because now you're going to become cross-cut sawyers. All right, so you never cross-cutted before. I'm going to have Arden explain to everybody what you're going to be using, but I'm going to let you two. Do any of you guys golf? Anybody here like to golf? If you do, wouldn't you like to play around with like Phil Mickelson or Tiger, you know, the best of the best? Well, these guys are going to get the crosscut saw against 2 of the world's fastest cross. These guys, Mike and Arden, have won more money as a 2-man crosscut team than any other team in the United States. They're the best of the best, and you're going to be right there with them. How cool does that feel, Steve?
I'm excited.
You look excited.
I am. I can't contain myself.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Arden, explain to these people what kind of saws they're going to be running.
Has anyone in the crowd pulled a crosscut saw before? Some of the older guys have. And more than likely, well, I'm sorry. Well, we're the same age. Take your hat off for a second. Take your hat off.
Well, he's got good hair.
Do you feel better? I bet you feel better now.
A lot better hair than you do, Arden.
All right. Okay. These crosscuts are a lot different than what the gentleman who held their hands up would have mentioned. And the reason why they're different is because these are racing crosscut saws. The blades are thicker. They have more teeth and more rakers. This is a tooth and raker pattern, which would be the same type of saw that you would see at a yard sale or in a barn, or someone who would have actually pulled one to actually get firewood or log back in the 50s and 60s like my father. And it has a tooth that actually cuts the wood and a raker that rakes the chip out. These saws are sort of it's a dying art, really, because there's only about 4 or 5 people in the world that make them for racing. And it takes them about a week in order to cut a piece of this metal out from a piece of bandsaw steel, pound it flat, and then use a water jet or a laser to cut these gullet patterns out. And then they will use Dremel tools or files and hand grinders in order to shape these teeth and the rakers to a pattern where we can use them to where they'll remove the log efficiently. So because it takes them about a week to make one of these saws, they charge us about a week's wage to sell it to us end users or the competitors. So when it's all said and done, these saws can cost us anywhere from about $1,500 to $2,000, depending upon how many teeth or how long they are.
All right, these are racing competition saws right here. This should be a close race. There you go, keep it flat. Let's stop. How's that for a head start? Halfway through the wood, man, head start. But I will tell you this. I've seen these guys crosscut. Oh yeah, they gave you the dull saw, I'm sure. That's a trick. This is actually part of Arden's private stash. So just to make it, I don't want to make it fair, but did you notice every time the saw teeth move, wood falls out? Pretty cool. So what I think I would do if I was you is I would probably start on your side. Pull the saw your side. Now. Perfect. Now stop! Just to his side. I want to see if you want him to start. I'm giving you guys are slow, aren't you? I don't want to use the word simple, but I'm going to have to start using the word simple around here. Slide the saw to your side. Oh, yes. Give him a round of applause. That's the hardest thing I've ever had to get across to someone right there. It's like talking to my children. All right. Actually, better to be honest with you, I think it looks better on the other side. They had the chance. I gave them a chance. Did you guys all notice that? Children, did you notice your fathers? I gave them a chance. They did not take advantage of it because they weren't listening to me. That's why you listen to your mothers. That's their kids. All right, fellas, here we go. You're halfway through it. You got them licked. Contestants, are you ready? Timer's ready. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. Come on, guys. It's close. It's going to be close. Look at that. That head start really helped. Oh, my gosh. It's side by side. Who's going to win it? Oh, they just beat you, man. Give it up there for Darren and Steve, ladies and gentlemen. That close. It was that close. All right. Thanks for helping out, guys. I appreciate it. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Darren and Steve. I want to show you folks how much faster a chainsaw is versus the old competition racing crosscut saw. So go ahead and warm that up. And when you're ready, just keep it running right over top of that wood. Now I want you to take about an inch cut. Don't cut it in half. Cut about right here, all right? And you're going to make one cut down. If you get done fast enough, I'll have you make 2 cuts to their 1 cut just to show them how fast it is. So you got a 3.5 horsepower saw against a 2 horsepower saw. Fair enough. Get it revved up, warmed up. Are you feeling good about this, Chase? Look who you're up against. Don't let them intimidate you. You got the power. All right, so let's just show them how fast the chainsaw is against a 2-man crosscut. You guys ready for this? All right, Chase, get it over top of the wood. 3, 2, 1, go! Chase has got a good cut going. It's going to be close. I'll tell you what, those guys are catching up with you, Chase. Look at that chainsaw. Throw them chips. Who's going to be? Oh! Chase. They beat you just by a hair. Give it up for my buddy Chase, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that demonstration. Enough said. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to end the show with a hot saw race, if you guys would like to see a hot saw race. If you missed this in the first show, we're going to use a Steel 066 hot saw right here. It's got a racing chain on it. This is called a modified stock chainsaw. It has an expansion chamber muffler, which any of you guys have ever been dirt bike racers know what that does. It creates a little harmonic horsepower. It's a fast saw. The chain speed on this saw is about 100 miles an hour. To give you an idea how fast that is, the chainsaw speed on a regular chainsaw at full throttle is about 45 to 50. So it's about twice the chain speed, going to make twice as fast a cut. But instead of just letting Arden run it, Mike was supposed to bring his own. He didn't bring his little hot saw. So what Mike does have, I gave him an extra muffler. If you want to compete, I want to give you this Steel. Let you go back in the trailer, give you a couple minutes, and put a muffler on it, just a carburetor. You willing to do that? Come out and have a hot saw race.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because I got to get back on Arden on that one. Man, he whooped me. So.
All right. Well, I'll give you a couple minutes. Go at it. As you can see, it's been modified somewhat. Wow, you did a good job on that one, Sully.
I've done before.
He has done that before. It only took you 5 minutes, and look at that, changed it all the way around. Actually, folks, if you didn't know, this isn't the same saw I just gave him. I don't know how simple of a crowd I'm talking to. I'm just assuming some of you may have not got that. Anyways, this is a competition race and saw. This is a very cool machine. Tomorrow you'll see 20 of these machines in this arena competing against each other.
This one here's it's half of a 670 Mach 1 snowmobile. It's a 325 cc's, it's about 50 horsepower. Chain speed on this one, and Mike had told you that one's 100. Most saws are 50. This one's about 220. So I got an advantage, so I guess we're gonna have to give Arden a little head start here, and we'll see if I can catch up to him.
All right, he's ready. Contestants ready. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, go! Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner, Mike Sullivan! Awesome. Thank you, folks. We'll see you back here at 3. Don't forget, right here at 2 o'clock will be the amateur show.
Are you looking for a home or cabin in Potter County, Pennsylvania? Relocating? Selling your current home and buying a bigger one? Or wanting to build your dream home or cabin? God's Country Real Estate provides the help and support necessary to make buying or selling a fun experience. They are committed to providing exceptional service to their clients, taking the time to get to know your needs by listening to you, and then using their years of professional experience and market knowledge to help you achieve your goals. That's why so many of their clients refer them to their friends and family. So whether you're ready to buy your dream home or sell your current property quickly, their team of real estate experts are ready and waiting to answer your questions and take care of your needs. Call 814-274-7640 and talk with one of their agents today, or visit online at godscountryrealestateinc.com. God's Country Real Estate, 110 North Main Street, Coudersport, PA.
Good recovery, they're going. Team Benjo. There you go. I thought I was going to have to time them with a sundial there for a minute. You got the snook hits, King Snook hits. Got a good roll going, they made their turn. 60, roll. Good roll going. All right, here they go, the J-Town Mutters. Oh, they got some speed going here, man. Look out, look at that, the way they hurled that ball. Made the turn. Could be some new leaders right here. Boom, done. Give it up for them. Bang. We'll get 1 practice and then 3 throws. The center, if you pop the can, it's worth 5. 4 for the green, 3 for the black. Mike Sullivan will be the official judge. If you back talk him, he'll slap you. All right, first move. Hey, wow. There it is. There it is. Ooh, a 1. Now, whatever he gets for his total score, he'll get a 1 point off of that for an AARP discount. All right, give it up for the River Rats. This is the final event. They do their total overall scores. Each team gets so many points for overall, and they'll have an overall winner. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's perfect. Look at the wood coming out.
Just like that. Don't take it long.
3, 2, 1, go. Got a good cut going. They're halfway through the log. They're already in the bottom half. Good time going. Nifty 60s are doing well. It's smooth as Metamucil right there, folks. Here it is. It's come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. A flurry of activity is about to happen right now, so don't blink. You can miss this action. Contestants, are you ready? Timer's ready. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good. That's it. Just like that.
They're trying to beat 26 seconds. They got a great cut going. The River Rats are back there watching them close. Oh yeah, as long as they don't pitch it, it's a good cut. What's it going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial time and the only team to cut under 20 seconds
a 19.02 for the J-Town Mutters. Look at that. Give them a big round of applause. That's awesome. It's a winning time. You guys aren't losers. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go third place. First place team. Yeah, we're going to go first place. I'm sorry, this is each event. So teams, get ready. First place in the PV, that's the log rolling contest, goes to the Johnstown Mutters. Come on up here, winners. Nicely done. All right, first place in the axe throw. There it is. First place goes to the River Rats, JJ and Rich. Come on up here, fellas. Good job, guys. Well done, young man. All right, first place in the crosscut saw to Darren and Steve, the Johnstown Mutters. All right, third place overall. Now this is combined scores from all three events. Goes to the Snook Hicks. Give it up for them right there. If they'd have thrown that axe a little better, they'd have been up there a little higher. That's a good event though, guys. Well done. Second place overall winners goes to the River Rats. Come on up here, JJ and Rich. Well done, second place overall. I think he just got snuck out on that last crosscut. Ladies and gentlemen, first place overall winners. What can I say to our good friends, Darren and Steve, the Johnstown Mutters.
That was great. We really appreciate it.
What a great day. Take care of them babies. Great job, ladies. Great job rooting them on.
This is Steve Rudick, Darren Cuppet, and we're visiting the area at a camp, and we just came up for the day to have a good time with the family.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania area.
Thought we'd jump in this competition and see what we could do, and what do you know, we won it.
Are you looking for a home or cabin in Potter County, Pennsylvania? Relocating? Selling your current home and buying a bigger one? Or wanting to build your dream home or cabin? God's Country Real Estate provides the help and support necessary to make buying or selling a fun experience. They are committed to providing exceptional service to their clients, taking the time to get to know your needs by listening to you, and then using their years of professional experience and market knowledge to help you achieve your goals. That's why so many of their clients refer them to their friends and family. So whether you're ready to buy your dream home or sell your current property quickly, their team of real estate experts are ready and waiting to answer your questions and take care of your needs. Call 814-274-7640 and talk with one of their agents today. Or visit online at godscountryrealestateinc.com. God's Country Real Estate, 110 North Main Street, Coudersport, PA.
The first event at the Woodsman show is the one-man buck competition.
Yep.
And the one-man buck competition is using a crosscut saw.
Yep.
One man, one woman. We had a woman here this year. The goal is to cut through a log as quickly as possible.
After the one-man buck, they go into a two-man buck, which is pretty much what it states. It's a crosscut saw, which has certain tight teeth filed out to cut through the wood fast. They're all custom-made saws that these guys use. But the two-man crosscut pretty much says itself. It's two guys. After the two-man crosscut, then we get into the hot modified chainsaws.
The open chainsaw, which is wide open, you can basically create any kind of an engine you want, and these guys do. Multi-$1,000 engines that they use on these, they weigh about 50 pounds or more, and they takes them about less than 5 seconds to get through.
Yeah, the guys actually make 3 cuts from a stop position. They reach down, pull, start the chainsaw. All these are handmade, custom fast chainsaws, motorcycle engines, snowmobile engines, and they'll make 3 cuts down, up, and down. Fastest cut wins, and like Art said, today we had one guy cut around 5 seconds. Total 5 seconds for 3 cuts, start to finish. Fabulous time, rocked it.
Next is it's got 2 names, horizontal log chopping or also the underhand log chop. The goal here is to stand on a log and chop through that log as quickly as possible until it opens up and drops to the ground.
That's right. The guys, the contestants, actually chop halfway through. Then they'll turn on the log and chop the back half of the log. First guy to sever that log in half is your time. So when that thing severs, the guy stopped the time watch. Fastest times today was in the 15, 16 second range. So we had some great, like Art said, we had some top-level national champions here today at the show, and they showed their skills and pretty much won the first, second, and third place.
Interesting here, they wear sneakers on the logs and have chainmail for socks in case they might happen to miss. So thank God they didn't miss today. Next is the springboard chop, which is, well, I'll let you tell because this is the most interesting event.
Yep, the springboard is pretty neat. It's a 9-foot log in the ground, set in the ground, and they nail down a chopping block on top of that 9-foot log. And what the contestant does is he has to chop a notch into this log and put a board. And each of these guys custom make a board that they stand on. And the board's like a 2x10 or 2x12. And they put the board in the notch, pull down, lock the board down, stand on that board, cut a second notch, put a second board in, and then proceed to cut through a 10-inch piece of white pine that is nailed down on top of the log. The first one to sever the log in half is your winner. A winning time in this event will normally be around 1 minute. So it's a fast event. We had a guy today, one of our pros, have his board come out of the wood and he fell to the ground. It's a dangerous event. That happens every once in a while, but nobody got hurt, and we had some great times today.
Time was under a minute this year to win. We've actually had times. The world champion was here. That Matt Bush years ago had a time of about 41 seconds one time. That was chart topper.
There it is!
The next event is the two-man log rolling competition.
So these guys are going to be rolling this log with a can hook. They use this to maneuver the log.
Could you demonstrate the first time, Mike, to show them?
Yeah. I'll show them how to do it. You and me, Art. We'll be the demonstrators. We don't have enough time in today.
Two-man log rolling competition is basically the guys come out. They got a team. It's a team event, and they use cant hooks like the old days. The old loggers used the cant hooks on a stick. And they push and push and push a log down to the end of two bunks that are located in the ground. The log has to hit both of the bunk poles. They turn around, they roll the log back. Now, the hard skill part of this thing is these logs have little bumps and humps and curves in them, which makes the log roll a little crooked. So these guys have to anticipate how that log's going to roll and offset how they're pushing to keep that log straight to hit the two bunks.
And the log is the secret. The log is kept off the grounds until the time of the competition. The contestants have to go into a tent. They can't see what everybody else is doing. So it makes it interesting.
Go!
You good?
It's a good roll. Oh! You got a good roll going. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. See, they're anticipating where it's going. It's a good finish. Boom! Time to beat right there. And they're off. It's a good roll going. Oh, it's a good finish. Hey, give it up.
Our winner, Dakota Robarge and Wally Robarge, 17.65.
Even the coon dog's happy.
The axe throw, the contestants get to throw 3 throws at an axe target. They use double-bitted axes. They throw from a distance of 20 feet to a target, and they get 3 throws. The total of their score of the 3 throws is what their score is. Highest score wins. Pretty simple. The big thing is just the accuracy of throwing the axe. Usually the center spot is about a 4-inch round spot, and then it's 4-inch rings that go out from there, and they decline in point value. So our winning today, we had 2 contestants throw almost perfect 3 throws, and we had a great show today on that.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the axe throws, 10 each. Second place goes to Matt Hoser.
The last event, tree felling. If you can Imagine there are trees that we're putting in the ground here that are standing all around the arena, and when we're done, those are down. But it's not just getting the tree down. There's more to it than that.
Yeah, it's speed and accuracy, this event. The guys actually have a stake driven in the ground about 20 feet out in front of them, and they're chopping a piece of red pine. The guys cut a notch in the front, then they come around to the back, and the notch, they've tried to line that up with the stick that's in the ground in front of them. They start chopping from the back, and it's where they place their hits, how they sever the wood. When the tree releases and falls, if they hit the stick, they get bonus points.
There he goes! He hit the stick! Give it up for Josh Wilson. Hole 7 down on the bottom, Matt Cover. Guys are trying to hit those sticks in front of them.
Out of 17 competitors, we only had one competitor hit the stake. Everybody else was within an inch or two of it, but that one competitor won first place just for having better accuracy. That was Chris Henry.
I'm Chris Henning. I'm from Walworth, New York. I've been competing in wood chopping for about 15 years now, and I won the pole felon today.
Good run, Bone.
My name is Dakota Robarge. I've been in this sport about 18 years. I've been doing this. I've been coming here since I was in diapers. My father is in the Steel Series, so I grew up around it. I've been competing since I was 8 years old. My first competition was in Boonville, New York. It's a great show. A lot of good competitors come here, and hopefully next year I can do a little better.
My name's Mel Lentz. I live in Diana, West Virginia. Originally came from Crestwell, Oregon, and I've been living in West Virginia now about 27 years. 47 years ago I started chopping. I was 11 years old. I've been in the sport ever since. I've been to Cherry Springs for years now. I first came back here years ago, and it's always one of my favorite shows to come to.
Matt's not carrying his part of the load on this, folks. Oh, there they go. He's gonna touch it. Touch it. Ah!
I'm Jason Lentz. Come from a family of lumberjacks. I'm the only fourth generation. I've been competing full time for the past 5 years. Started when I was 13, but kind of got away from the sport and then just picked it up here recently. Cherry Springs, it's a great show. Dad's been coming here for years, and they put on a good one.
My name is Tracy Henning. I'm from upstate New York. I have been in the sport for 15 years. I joined in college. This event is amazing. There's such great competitors, so to be up against them and be the only woman here this year is pretty awesome.
My name's Chris Bradshaw. I'm from Ridgely, West Virginia. I've been coming up here since 2000. And I love this show. It's one I look forward to every year. I love to see the crowd. There's very few places you go to see 2,000-3,000 people circling around the event. So we always thank the crowd for coming because they're one of the best that we go to. And we really enjoy the show. Had a good show, and really pleased for the day.
My name is Matthew Koger. I'm from Diana, West Virginia. And I've been competing for 16 years. I've been coming up to this show for about that long. I remember growing up just a real small kid and This is a real fun show to come to. I mean, it's sort of grown into a heritage for me, so coming up every year is sort of a must.
Hi, I'm Dave Jewett from Pittsford, New York, here at Cherry Springs, Pennsylvania. I've been coming here probably 20 years now, and it's an awesome show, one of the oldest shows in the country. And I was lucky I got 2 wins today, but don't know if I won the overall. I think it's going to go to West Virginia again this year.
Jewett's going at it. He's about to make his turn. Dakota Rubard just getting some big hits on block number 1 there. Come on, Dave!
I'm Paul Coger. I'm 58 from West Virginia. And I got into this sport in 1976. So, I don't know. I had a couple cousins that was involved in it. And they got me involved in it. So, here I am. This makes me probably 40 years up here.
Hi, my name is Matthew Marks. I'm from Penfield, New York. I've been coming here probably 5 years now. I started in college, actually. I started at Syracuse, New York Environmental Science and Forestry College. Graduated in 2007 and did a couple tours down to Australia. Learned from some of the best axemen in the world. Kind of been hooked ever since, you know. Good competitor camaraderie. The higher-ups like Dave Jewett and the people that competed professionally took me under their wing and showed me a lot of good competitive tips and kind of coaxed me along, you know. Without them, I don't think I'd have been here, honestly. I would have given up just like most everybody else does, but with them and the camaraderie, it's like I can't. They're my family. I see them every weekend almost, so really enjoy the show. The weather's been great. People are great. The crowd is huge, second to none here in Pennsylvania. Had a great day and hopefully see you back here next year.
And that's our show.
So on behalf of Art and myself, I'm Mike, and we'll see you next year at Cherry Springs at the Woodsman Show.
You couldn't find a nicer place to have a Woodsman show, right in Cherry Springs State Park, top of Potter County Mountain. It just looks like forestry should be celebrated here. I'm just totally amazed how this thing happens and how it keeps happening, and God willing, we'll be around for a long time.
Are you looking for a home or cabin in Potter County, Pennsylvania? Relocating? Selling your current home and buying a bigger one? Or wanting to build your dream home or cabin? God's Country Real Estate provides the help and support necessary to make buying or selling a fun experience. They are committed to providing exceptional service to their clients, taking the time to get to know your needs by listening to you, and then using their years of professional experience and market knowledge to help you achieve your goals. That's why so many of their clients refer them to their friends and family. So whether you're ready to buy your dream home or sell your current property quickly, their team of real estate experts are ready and waiting to answer your questions and take care of your needs. Call 814-274-7640 and talk with one of their agents today, or visit online at godscountryrealestateinc.com. God's Country Real Estate, 110 North Main Street, Coudersport, PA.